Welcome in, Leo. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, my name is Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. Hope everybody's doing great. So, Leo, this is going to be your general love reading for the month of February. So, normally at the beginning of the month, I do a longer read and then follow up, every week or two with a weekly. So that being said here, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement in Leo. Hopefully something resonates for you guys today. So Leo, you're going to be on the left, your person's on the right. I'm going to walk you through your cards here. I will probably pull a few more cards. I did already try and record this and then I had to stop and restart, so I do apologize. But normally when I'm pulling this many oracle cards, like nobody wants to see me shuffle for 10 minutes. So that being said, we're going to get started here, guys. So we're going to talk about you first here, Leo, and then you can see whether or not, this part of the reading resonates for you or not. So let's dive on in here. So definitely right now, I feel like, Leo, you are being protected by spirit. I feel like there's a reason why you and this person are not in a relationship right now. So I feel like the majority of you are either in separation, having minimal contact with this person, possibly. I feel like there is some contact, but it's not like full on. So for those of you that, broke up with this person or you and them had some sort of ending at some point here, there's a reason why things have not been brought back together at this point. And I feel like for a lot of you, that has a lot to do with some things that Spirit wants you to heal within yourself before this relationship can either A, get off the ground, or B, come back together. So, but just know right now, I feel like, Spirit is protecting you. And again, there's a reason why, right? So maybe ask yourself in this situation, what is it about this person, this situation? What am I supposed to be learning about myself in this situation with this person? Because we got the death card when I clarified protections. That really talks about things really need to change. You need to change. This person needs to change. There's a lot of things I feel like going on behind the scenes with you and this person, things that you may not be aware of. So I feel like this is really transformative energy. And in order, until those changes happen, I feel like Spirit and the universe essentially are keeping you and this person apart until which time, till we get the wheel of fortune, right? So I feel like right now that's the reason why. And that definitely might be disheartening for you right now, Leo, because I feel like you really do want to be in relationship with this person. I feel like it's been a struggle. It's been a long road for a lot of you. I feel like this relationship has really, definitely for some of you, could have put you in your spiritual awakening. Your Moonology card here was a time for healing, balsamic moon. So definitely check and see where the moon is in your chart, in your birth chart. That could definitely tell you a lot about, your feelings and what sort of area of your life that you need to look at. But definitely when I clarified this card, not surprised that we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this really talks about you looking after that big, beautiful heart of yours here, Leo. Don't get caught up in gender here with it being the Queen of Pentacles, but spending time with yourself, getting to know yourself, spending, time on nurturing your heart, nurturing, the things about yourself that you love, and, maybe looking at some of the things that you don't, necessarily love about yourself, and knowing that what it is that you bring to relationship and what things you may need to work on still. So I feel like right now, again, there's a reason why you and this person, why it hasn't been easy, I feel, between you and them. So I feel like maybe in the beginning when you did meet this person, Leo, or you were with this person, things just flowed. It was easy. You and them were on the same page. Things were great. And I feel like after everything kind of like fell apart with the situation with this person, it's I feel like it's never gotten back to where things were. And I feel like there's a reason why for that. Like there's a reason why the Seven of Wands is in my mind's eye. There's these obstacles that have now been triggered in you and in this person that need to have some sort of resolution before I feel like the universe is going to bring you and this person back together. if that's really what you're wanting. So right now, I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to, follow your passions. When I clarified the Chopwood card, you got the Knight of Wands. So that really talks about what lights you up, what gets you up out of bed every morning, what are the things that you really enjoy doing, what is really going to nurture your heart and your soul. So Spirit's encouraging you just in the, find comfort or find gratitude in the everyday things. And I feel like it's going to provide you with a lot of relief in this situation, as well as get a lot of clarity, because as you can see in this card, the sun is coming through the clouds. So just doing, your everyday with passion, showing up, in love and light and having gratitude is going to go a long way, I feel. And just, elevating how you're feeling about yourself, elevating your mood, elevating, when you walk into a room. I feel like Leo, you already carry like a lot of light and love. And I feel like, trying to show up every day, passionate about your job, about your life. Spirit's really encouraging you to do that. Just kind of like reignite the light, or, try and shine brighter. Try and look on the positive side of all of the things that you have to be grateful for, and just kind of keep going down one step at a time, one day at a time, as far as that goes. And on your romance angel, you got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. As you can see in this card, she's surrounded by angels. So again, you're protected from Spirit. I feel like Spirit's been protecting you from being in a full-on relationship with this person, because there's things about this relationship that, maybe were a little bit toxic or codependent, or, learning just how to stand on your own, to give that love to yourself. So I feel like definitely for a lot of you, that's probably been a big lesson, as well as creating boundaries, learning how to have healthy boundaries with people. When I clarified the forgiving and learning card, the Emperor came out. So I feel like for a lot of you, you feel like this person is your divine counterpart, male or female. Again, don't get caught up in gender. And I feel like right now, you're in February, you're in the energy of like, is it worth traveling down this path with this person? Is it really worth it? So I feel like that's going to be a big question for you in February. This is Taurus energy, and we have Aries out, some Scorpio. So I feel like for a lot of you in February, you're going to be determining whether or not it's good for you to continue down this journey with this person or not. So I feel like that's basically the question for you in February. So let's talk about your person. Your person's showing up here. Their sacred symbol was the Earth card, card number 11. So this person could have some Earth in their chart, or an Earth placement. This card really tells me that this person is really tied to you, on some 3D level, but as well as a 5D level. So I feel like this person as well could be quite materialistic. They are experiencing a lot of nostalgia. So I feel like this person is thinking about you a lot, Leo. Thinking about, this gives me the energy of them reading old text messages, looking at old photos, thinking about the good times that you and them shared. I feel like, this person does have deep feelings for you. I just feel like this person is not the greatest at expressing those feelings. And I'll tell you why as we walk through their cards. You know, just really having that very special connection. So I feel like this person has a hard time saying no to you, Leo, on some level. And again, I feel like when they think of you, they think of that big, beautiful heart of yours, and how you always show up, in a caring, kind manner, how you kind of carry yourself in life as well, showing up always with that big, beautiful heart, showing up in positive energy. So, I feel like, on some level here, I feel like Leo, when you're out in the world, regardless of what's going on behind the scenes, I feel like you always do your best here to kind of show up, in a positive light. That's just the Leo way. But behind the scenes, sometimes I feel like, it might be hard for you to ask people for help. might be hard for you to reach out to people when you are feeling down. I feel like for a lot of you, you have the tendency more to just kind of like, go into hermit mode and try and figure things out. And I feel like for a lot of you, spending a lot of time mentally, spending a lot of time in your head thinking about this situation, this person. And I feel like that's why Spirit's asking you to get out of that kind of comfort zone, kind of get out more and to be more passionate about the things that you really enjoy doing, to kind of get out of that like mindset of feeling, stuck or trapped in this situation with this person. So getting back to your person here, their Moonology card was Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. So I feel like probably like mid-February here, I feel like this person is trying to right now figure out how to show up. They definitely may have to, fight off some other suitors here, Leo. So I feel like this person is paying attention to your social media, who's liking on, your posts if you do post. I feel like this person knows that, you have a lot of suitors. I feel like you are a very attractive person, just with that beautiful heart and that beautiful light that you carry. And this person knows that, if they do make a move here, they definitely have some competition. I feel like this person's very well aware that, there's other people that want to be with you. And with the Two of Wands, you and this person could be at a distance. There could be some emotional, physical distance, or both. But this person is looking to the future. And I feel like thinking about a future here with you, Leo, and knowing that, if they really want you, they're going to need to step up. And again, really show up, in the right energy, showing up with that cup of love, being serious about what it is that they want moving forward. Because I feel like in the past, this person's been definitely could have created a lot of chaos and confusion for you. Their wisdom of the oracle was the never ending story. So I feel like you and this person have had numerous cycles with each other. As you can see, the love, I guess it's supposed to be kind of a clock. Yeah, this person, like the arrow on this card on the love monitor here is yes and no. So I feel like this person has gone back and forth numerous times, thinking about, okay, if I go for it and I make this bold move and I move towards Leo, am I sure? Am I not sure? So a lot of wishy-washy energy from this person in the past, I feel. And this situation just keeps coming back around. So I feel like as much as this person and you have maybe ended things, stopped talking, started talking, stopped talking, started talking, I feel like neither one of you can really get each other out of either your energy. And again, I feel like it's because there's a very strong pull towards each other. Like a lot of, the Six of Cups, your person is feeling it now. So I feel like maybe in the past, this person could have been trying to like downplay that and like push down their feelings and push down this connection, to try and avoid their feelings. And I feel like they just can't, like, that's really the energy that I'm getting here. They just can't. When I clarified the never ending story, the Queen of Wands came out and the King of Wands. So I wish you could have seen it on camera because I was like quite surprised. So this person knows that you and them, are a divine match. There's something very special about this connection. I feel like this person's finally seeing that. So again, that undeniable chemistry that you have with somebody is really what I'm getting there. So I feel like that's why, the situation keeps coming back around. And again, if you feel like this is your divine counterpart, I feel like this person is finally kind of cluing into that and what that means. What does that mean? So they could definitely be in the midst of having some sort of awakening of their own, your person. So let's move on here to their romance angel. The reconciliation card came out on their side, and it says someone from your past is returning to your life. So You know, they're up in the clouds here. So again, very spiritual connection between you and them. When I clarified this card, we got the Chariot, the Fool card, and the Ace of Cups. So, you know, trying to figure out how to move forward here. How do we have a new beginning, a new emotional beginning in love? Like, how do I restart this with Leo? What do I have to do here? I know I'm going to have to like fight off a bunch of people. I'm going to need to be bold. I'm going to need to. So I feel like this person is kind of going through and being up in their head here about the steps that they're going to need to take if this new beginning is going to happen, right? And it's funny because the mutual energy between you and this person, and I used my Journey to the Oz deck, actually came through as the Chariot. So it's funny that on the Reconciliation card, the Chariot also came out. So in this Chariot card, as you can see, the flying monkeys here, you know, trying to look at the big picture, trying to see things from the big picture, trying to figure out what direction to move in here, what's going to be the most advantageous, how am I going to get there as quickly as I can. So I feel like, and I'm just looking at all of the air around the Chariot. So you could be dealing with somebody who has air in their chart. And we are in, Pluto is now in Aquarius, so things are speeding up. So definitely you and this person might be on a bit of a newer timeline with Pluto moving into Aquarius now. So just be aware of that. I feel like definitely when things take off between you and this person, that could also signify in the future that it is going to move pretty quick. Yeah, that's what I want to say there. In your person's, what did I do for those little cards? Sorry, guys. Where did I put them? Shoot. Oh, yeah. All right. So the spirit animal that came out for you, Leo, was the buffalo card. And in the buffalo card, it's kind of like, you know, the buffalo stands in the middle of the plains, you know, even in a big storm, you can see the big picture here. So again, I feel like that's kind of where you're at here in February, that you're standing solid in the midst of this storm, and, you know, really grounding yourself with your everyday is really going to help. Keep your eye on the prize, I feel. Hold your vision in this situation with this person. Your person's spirit animal that came out was the panther. This really talks about them needing to remove a bunch of negative either mindsets, people, things in their life that are holding them back, that are tying them to the 3D, that are not healthy. So panther energy is like knowing what you need to do, and it's like, okay, you know, it's going to be a clean sweep. I'm going to really need to make a lot of changes if I really want to have this new beginning with Leo. So recognizing that and needing and knowing that they need to make some pretty big changes, some pretty bold changes. You know, some people definitely might not be happy about the changes that they make. So that could be other people around them. So this person could be dealing with, and we did get the Five of Wands in their energy, which could also be like a lot of chaos. A lot of people have a lot to say about what they feel like this person should or shouldn't do, or what direction they should go in. So they could be definitely dealing with some of that. And then, yeah, so let's see here. Let's talk about feelings. Do I want to use a different deck? Yeah, I feel like I do. What deck do I want to use? All right, I'm going to use the Light Seers deck. Just, I already have quite a few cards out, so Spirit Angels and Guides, how is this person currently feeling about my Leo? How do they currently feel about Leo? All right, so we have the Hierophant. So definitely a very spiritual connection between you and this person. I feel like this person is being either woken up or being called towards you here, Leo. Definitely learned a lot. I feel like you definitely triggered this person and, you know, has forced them to kind of take a look at their shadows here. Can I get another card for feelings, please, Spirit? Tell me more. Feelings for Leo. All right. Feelings for Leo here. Knight of Cups. So this person really does have deep feelings for you, Leo. They want, like I mentioned already, they want to show up after a time of, they want to show up in the right way, the right energy. They have Six of Wands on the bottom and the Five of Cups. So I feel like this person knows they made a lot of mistakes in this relationship with you. Again, feelings and commitment, this person struggles with that, like we talked about already. But I do like it. I feel like this person knows. They're getting a lot of messages at night about you. So this really gives me the energy of spirit. You know, every time this person turns on the radio or they hear your name or certain songs. So a lot of signs and synchronicities. This person's been getting a lot of messages, you know, when they're trying to sleep about the situation and really kind of opening their eyes, you know. So this gives me the energy of somebody, this person not being that spiritual and that kind of opening. Yeah, in the past, I feel like this person avoided, you know, the spotlight here. Seven of Swords. But I feel like this person can't hide anymore. I feel like that's why this card came out. They can't hide anymore. As you can see here, the moon is all lit up and it's like they just can't hide anymore. So this gives me the energy of somebody, you know, they can't hide their feelings anymore, what they're feeling anymore. And I've got the star on the bottom. Yeah. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Don't have to be, but we have a lot of air out. Some Taurus, standouts, Aries. Yeah. So I feel like this person, let's ask about actions in February. Is this person going to take any action towards Leo in February? We do have Valentine's Day coming up too. Yikes. I'm not the hugest fan of Valentine's Day, but it is what it is. Actions towards Leo in February from this person, Spirit. Yeah, messages. So you are going to hear from them. Can I get another card here? King of Swords. Eight of Swords. Can I get one more? Temperance. All right, so this person is, you know, trying to find balance like we already talked about. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. Trying to find balance. I feel like they are going to message you. I feel like they are trying to deal with their own insecurities and own fears here. Like we already talked about. Sorry, I'm going to try and fix these. So I feel like you are going to get some messages from this person in the month of February. For some of you, it might involve making plans for travel. You know, he's kind of running towards this motorbike to get on it. I'm also like being really drawn into watches might be something for this person. They might have a lot of watches. They might wear a watch. And then we have the King of Swords here. So trying to be logical, but also wanting to, find balance in this relationship with you here, Leo. And the Eight of Swords is like, somebody feeling a little bit trapped. So I feel like this person is doing their best here to kind of like overcome their fears. King of Swords is like someone who's seeing clearly, trying to be logical here. But at the same token, it's like I feel like this person wants to come together and they see the benefit of this relationship and just, really trying to come into balance. So we have yin and yang here as well. So I definitely feel like you and this person will, be communicating. For some of you, you might be making some plans to get together. This person might be up in their head about that, but I feel like at the same token, they really want to see you here, Leo. I'm also getting that. So let's get some love oracle messages here from this person's higher self towards Leo. What is something Leo may not know? Does this person's higher self want to say to Leo, please? Messages to Leo. All right, I wish to be like you. Aw, I can't make you happy. I wish I could be fully honest with you. You deserve better. Sorry, guys, I have to split this deck in half because it's so slippery and big. Messages for Leo. Anything else? All right, we have people don't believe in me. I can't talk to you right now. And bottom of the deck is the way I've treated you is wrong. All right, so I feel like this person does struggle. I feel like they are struggling, like I mentioned already. I feel like this person is you are gonna hear from them in February. And again, I feel like this person's kind of like trying to figure out how to move things forward with you, really trying to figure out, how to find balance in their own life, how to deal with these feelings that they have, and what's the best move. So I feel like they want to show up for you here, Leo, showing you that they care about you in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like you will hear from them just to let you know, like, hey, Leo, I'm still here. I'm still thinking about you. But I don't feel like there's going to be like a ton of movement. But just know that reconciliation is in the back of this person's mind. They know that they're going to need to make some effort. And actually, that was like actually the bottom of the romance angel here. Make the effort. Great love is we're taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like this person is being guided towards you. So again, just be patient. Do things that bring you joy. Look after yourself well in the month of February here, Leo. I want to say, do something nice for yourself. And, if you aren't really, quote unquote, with anybody on Valentine's Day, buy yourself some flowers, right? Or take yourself to the spa if you can, or just, if you can't afford to do that, just go for a really nice walk. Just do something fun for yourself, something that brings you joy. And again, I feel like you're going to get a lot of benefit from doing those kinds of things and just kind of spoiling yourself in whatever way that means, whether that means, buying yourself a bag of, candy that you love, like whatever that is for you. So I feel like definitely do that for yourself and spoil yourself in the month of February. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to end your reading here. Hopefully it resonated. If it did resonate, if you let me know by making a comment. Comments are actually a lot more helpful with the algorithm with YouTube versus the like button. So if you could make a comment, I'd really appreciate that. If you're interested in a personal read, feel free to reach out to me. It's just sayitsoultarot@gmail.com. And as always, guys, take care, and I'll see you in your next weekly.